Whoopi Goldberg said setting up a Christmas nativity scene is similar to the woman's right to choose. What do you think about that?
Um, I I don't know. I believe depending on what she actually meant by it, like what her standings were behind her words, because words can get misinterpreted. But if she was saying it like how I presumed it, then I don't really think it's a. I think it's a correct statement. To be honest, I think that um, the right to say like to celebrate Christmas or something and like say that phrase is like a personal right. Everybody has that right to do something, just like a woman has a right to have an abortion if she decides to.
Here's the problem with that. Where I stand, as far as a woman's right to choose, is it's her body. Yes, I believe that the man should have a little bit of a say. Maybe not 50% of a say.
Yeah,
If they're going to keep the kid, but I think that when it comes to an abortion,
yeah,
the woman, like the man, should be able to put his input into it.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where I
Definitely.
stand. Hey, other than that, you can get an abortion.
Yeah,
But that's not the issue to me. The issue to me is comparing the right to choose to putting up a nativity scene.
yeah.
That's crazy.
The comparison itself. I mean, it definitely went to a farther extent than it should have, but the comparison, nonetheless, to me, is still a valid comparison in its aspects.
So you guys know what we're talking about. I'm gonna put what she said in the corner on the TV, so you'll be able to see it. But what she said, her holds no merit. It's not. It's not even something to even say in my mind. I don't know what the hell she was thinking.
Yeah, no, she definitely crossed a line. I feel like she's definitely gonna catch.
You can
catch
you
some
can
shit
take
from
a
it.
nativity scene down. This is my
Yeah.
thing. You can take a nativity scene down.
Yeah, but
If you
can't-
abort a baby, guess what? That's it. It's over and done with. That's
True.
how it is. You could take a nativity scene down at the end of Christmas.
True that.
Like in my mind, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
And they are not similar on their placements and what they actually are. They're nowhere near the same. So I feel like they shouldn't have been like compared to each other. But nonetheless, I feel like everybody has a right to choose their own path and what they do, and like everybody has a choice. And I feel like
Oh, she has a choice, but she's gonna have to live with the consequences.
Yes.
At the end of the day, the PR that you get for something like that is going to be ridiculous. Because here's the thing: when you're in the spotlight like that,
yeah. Oh,
there's some people that don't give a shit. They don't care about the PR. They'll go. They bad publicity's publicity in its sense.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Whoopi Goldberg's different. I think she had a huge lapse of judgment based on what she said.
Yeah, she definitely chose the worst time to say something like
Especially with all the shit going on. Everybody's
that. So tender.
it's divided between the abortion. Like stay out of that stuff.
Yeah.
There. You know what I'm saying? I get you might have your feelings, but for you to say that it's similar to a nativity scene, like they're not similar at all. If you look at it, there's a baby in the nativity scene. You get an abortion, there's no baby. No similarity at all. Right?
No,
I mean, I'm just saying, is there not
right.
a baby in a nativity scene?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So there's no similarity. There's none.
Yeah.
Right?
But no, definitely, definitely shouldn't have been said. I definitely think both of those opinions are valid, but doesn't mean it should be put out there in the sense
You
of...
shouldn't be comparing the two. Truthfully, there shouldn't be a war on Christmas in general. I don't understand why everybody's attacking Christmas. Is this like the newfound thing? Everybody's going to attack Christmas because that's...
I don't know.
That's not okay.
I feel like systematically for the last like few years, it's been an attack on Christmas ever since like Xmas was really like started off as a thing. Like I feel like ever since then, there's been like a front, a coalition to try to change
Christmas?
Christmas, yes.
And what do you mean? Like, get rid of it or make it less noticeable?
No, honestly, I think they're trying to make it more capitalist because if you can take out Christianity from Christmas, then you open up all different types of ethnicities that will now be purchasing shit tons of toys on Christmas time because it's no longer a Christian thing. It's anybody.
Well,
can
it's
have
already
Christmas.
capitalized.
No, it is. It
Do
is.
you see the Hatchimals?
Oh my God!
There's people waiting in lines, buying them for $300 on eBay.
Yeah, no, it's already capitalized to such an extent that it's crazy. But it's crazy. Like I honestly feel like
I'm gonna put the price on what you'll pay for the 2 top toys.
Yeah.
Right this year on the TV screen. Take a look at what these toys are selling for. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It really is.
So I just believe they're trying to. They're trying to do it this way. They're trying to make it so if you celebrate Christmas, you celebrate it to yourself. There's going to be no Christmas ornaments around in public places. There's going to be nothing. That's what certain people want.
Christmas is going to be dulled down to the extent to where there's like, it's no longer like the holiday we remember. It's just going to be a big thing where everybody buys everybody something, and
which I don't believe in. I believe that hey, like I get it. But in front of a church, if you want to put a nativity scene...
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh.
Put a fucking nativity scene.
Yes, it is their right as Christians in front of a church, their land. It is their right to display that their religion. Just as much as it would be for any religion or any culture to display their holidays in front of any of their, like, gathering, like...
Yeah,
places. I feel like that was a wrong term. But, yeah, nonetheless... People should, especially things such as religions or cultures, they should be able to express what makes them them. I mean, and nobody should get offended from it. Like,
well, it depends. If there's a religion that believes in cutting goats' heads off and draining the blood on the sidewalk.
No, but see that's the gray area. Like, as long as you're not committing like any like violent act towards any like body. Like,
I mean, I get that because if you make it so one religion can't,
then you have to ban all of it.
Then you have to do all of it. So I mean, I guess it's just
and that's definitely the gray area, and it sucks that people think like it's such a taboo that people really do feel estranged by something like the Satanic Church. I'm 100% like that. It scares me to even think that's a thing.
Yeah, and
they had their statue put up. And
they did. I was reading they because they put up which I forget what city it was, but because they put up it was a statue for, I think it was a Catholic statue, right? It was either Catholic or Christian, whatever. They're almost so, but then they fought to get their statue up in the place because of that. Which is why you shouldn't be putting any religious statues in public places. There's a difference between putting them in a church or on a church's land to putting them in a public place, because that opens up everything. I've never seen a nativity scene that wasn't involved on a church's land.
Yeah, or on somebody's like personal property.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can't tell somebody that they can't have a nativity scene on their personal property.
It's like, but I don't.
The argument is different because of the fact that I would consider a baby after a certain point in time not your personal property. It's a living thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's completely different, so like that's why the argument is completely ridiculous that you even said that. Like you're just asking for it then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, she definitely asked for a lot of publicity when she said that. And I feel like she probably regretted it almost instantly. Like,
that's the problem. Once you say something on the air, you can't take it back.
Once something's on the books, it's always on the books.
I would suggest that she comes forward and apologizes for
saying that.
Yeah,
she doesn't have to apologize.
Say it's a misunderstanding. Yeah. Say it wasn't meant to be that way. However, she needs to do it. Like comparing those two is not correct.
And she definitely doesn't have to apologize for her like beliefs in that situation.
No, but apologize for the statement.
Yeah, apologize for the statement.
You should not be comparing the two.
Yeah, and especially at a high of a level of.
It was on air.
Yeah,
she compared it on air.
Oh, on air, on live.
Yeah, live TV on air. She compared the two. It's not like she tweeted it.
Yeah, no.
It's like she compared it live.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she definitely, as soon as she said it, went in her head and said, "Oops."
Yeah, no, that's a dumb moment on her part. I mean, I guess she can work past that, but it's still one of those things that she needs to come forward because she opened up a whole can of worms that she probably doesn't want to get involved with. You know?
Yeah, you're definitely right.